Hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. I am going to give you some tips for buying and reselling online from Walmart. Hey, I'm doing this video outside because I really wanted you to enjoy the scenery that I get to enjoy all the time. I just love this tree and wanted to share it with you guys. It's right next to my house and I just think it's gorgeous. But back to business at hand. I want to give you 5 tips for buying and reselling from Walmart. Like, what do I look for? Why do I even buy from Walmart? What kinds of things do I get? So number 1 is check the clearance aisle. I want you to run up and down that clearance aisle. It changes on a regular basis. It changes on a weekly basis generally. Check your clearance aisle. Some Walmarts have great clearance aisles and some are not so good. So do some shopping around. If you live in any kind of populated area, there is a Walmart near you and maybe even multiple Walmarts near you. So check those out. Check those clearance aisles because it usually is a pretty quick turnover. Number 2, or no, this is still number 1, sorry, still number 1. Also on the clearance line, sometimes some Walmarts don't have a clearance aisle or they have a very small clearance aisle, and so they will actually put things on clearance in the specific departments. So go back to automotive, find the clearance section in automotive. It may just be one little end cap because they don't have enough room to put it up front in the clearance aisle. Clothing is the same way. They have their own clearance section. So check the departments for their actual clearance. Even if they do have a large clearance section in the front of the store, check the actual departments because not everything always can make it to the clearance aisles, especially like post-Christmas, things like that. You'll be able to find a lot more on clearance if you go back to the departments. Number 2, walk the outside edge of the store. What does that mean? That means, you know, those main aisles that you always truck down to get from place to place? The things that you want to find a reseller are not going to be there primarily. Everybody sees those things. Everybody sees those in Walmart. It's not going to be there. Go all the way out to lawn and garden, run the edge of the automotive and hardware and sporting goods sections, the back aisle of the toy sections. That's where you're going to find some of those unique items that, yes, even though it's at Walmart, for whatever reason, the customers don't see. They don't buy them. So they'll be sitting there forever. And a lot of times you can even buy them at full price, flip them online for a profit. So you can buy something $10 at full price, sell it online for $25. And so check the outside edge of the store. So number 1, check those clearance sections. Number 2, check the outside edge of the store, the places where most customers don't normally walk on a regular basis. Number 3, you're gonna want to check the clearance clothing. A lot of people are afraid to do clothing, but anything that has a name brand like a Pokemon or a Lego or something like that, check the clearance clothing. Walmart has turnover of clothing all the time, and it always, like right now, it's the end of summer. They are not selling summer clothes anymore, so go check for bathing suits, for short sleeve shirts, things of that nature. You can get it dirt cheap, you know, $1, $2, $3. Beach towels are on sale right now. So those are things that you want to look for. Even though it's not summertime in your area, it's still warm in Florida, in Texas, in California. And so people still want to buy short sleeve shirts at a discount, and you may be selling it cheaper than where they can buy it in their local store. So check the clearance clothing. So that's number 3, clearance clothing, okay? Number 4, you want to build a relationship with the employees, okay? Let me give you an example of what I mean. Our local Walmart has a great clearance section, and I've had people comment on my Walmart clearance videos that I put out that their clearance aisles do not look that clean, and I apologize for that, but ours does, and we have really nice employees. Some of them, it takes a while for you to warm up to them, but just talk to them every time you're there. And then finally, they start divulging information such as, oh yeah, we're actually going to mark down all this clearance tomorrow at 8 a.m. Great. I'm going to come tomorrow at 8:15 and see, can I get all these things for $2, $3 cheaper than I would that day? Now, if you find a good deal, buy it. But there's other things that come up too, like a Walmart worker might say, oh yeah, we get a truck in, and so we're going to be moving this particular department area and moving a bunch of clearance into the clearance aisle, or we've got a bunch of stuff on clearance back in automotive. And they tell you these kinds of things because you've built a friendship with them, you've built a relationship with them. I actually had a Walmart manager I wanted to buy all of one thing. It was a really good deal, but I was like, you know, if I could get it $1 or $2 cheaper, that would be awesome profit for me. So I actually found a Walmart manager and asked him, if I buy this whole shelf, can I get it for $2 cheaper? And he did. He sold me the whole end cap of clearance stuff for $2 cheaper. Now, I could have gone to another Walmart and bought it for the original price still, but he gave it to me for $2 cheaper because clearance aisles, it is the manager's job to get it gone. They don't want it in the store anymore. That's why it's in the clearance aisle. So you may not have nice managers at your store, but mine was built over a period of time of having a relationship with them. So yes, you can even make deals. They have the ability to do that. Whether or not they're nice enough to do that, I don't know. But it worked for me. Just be kind and sweet, and, you know, don't be mean about it. Don't be like, hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin said. Don't do that. All right. And then last but not least, number 5, if you are ungated in specific categories, okay, like you've been selling on Amazon for a while, or you've gotten a way to get ungated in specific categories that not every new seller is ungated in, please go ahead and shop those areas first and foremost. You know, go through the first 4 that I said, and then check these areas out. I am ungated in health and beauty. Not everybody selling on Amazon as a third-party seller is. And so I go to health and beauty. There's tons of stuff that you can sell, and I'm going to have less competition because not every Amazon seller can sell on there. Automotive. I am ungated in automotive. I am ungated in grocery. There are people that have not been selling as long as me that cannot get ungated in those categories yet. And so check those out because you're going to have less competition. All right, so I'm going to give you a rundown one more time. Number 1, check the clearance aisle, okay, and the clearance section in the actual departments. Number 2, you want to walk around the edge of the store, okay, and check the areas that not everybody sees as a customer. Number 3, check the clearance clothing. You get really good deals on brand new clothing from the Walmart stores. Number 4, build relationships with the employees and the managers so that when you do need something, they know you as a kind person and they're willing to work with you. And number 5, make sure you check out those departments that you're completely ungated in, that maybe other people are not, and you're not restricted in selling in, but other people are restricted because you're going to have less competition. So I hope this has been super helpful in knowing how do I source and find things to resell at Walmart. And I hope this gives you more ideas of ways to earn some profit for your family. And remember, at the end, Jesus wins. If you are looking for resources to help you resell, just click the eBay link below to purchase my Hooked on Pickin Reseller program, which I created from my 10 years of experience reselling. It has checklist cards for Amazon, eBay, and Goodwill. The Goodwill card has over 80 different tips, items, and strategies listed by department. The eBay card has a 6-step guide for reselling, and the Amazon card has a 6-step guide for reselling. They are fully laminated so they can easily go anywhere without being ruined. These are a great resource to buy. Just click below. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.